quarantine station was started in 1799 to 1848, but during the peak of Irish immigration in 1847, they cut a new part of the cemetery, which is located on the hospital grounds.
Can you go to the shot?
What's that? And the ships came from this way, around Brooklyn and Long Island, and they would come in close to Staten Island, which is on the other side. And there was a long queue that went, because each ship had to be inspected by a health inspector. And if disease was found, then they would put them into quarantine. Well, in 1847, with the influx of Irish, massive immigration from Ireland, thousands of people coming in, the Staten Island Quarantine Hospital cuts out this cemetery. This was right on the grounds of the hospital complex. Prior to that, they were taking them to another cemetery up the hill. When they couldn't bury people fast enough, they cut out this cemetery, and it was a mass grave in sections. It wasn't just a big pit. It actually had rows and depth and sleeves and stuff like that in it. And it operates only till about 1850, and it stops. So it's 1847 through 1850. At that same time, there's a newspaper in Belfast that reports that the number of sick and starving people from Ireland wandering through the streets of Staten Island in a starving condition is dreadful. So these very streets all around here were just teeming with sick, starving people from Ireland. And what ended up happening is little shanty towns developed as they waited for the outcome of their loved ones, because there were walls all around here. And when they did the archaeology dig for the site, we discovered the walls, partial parts of the wall that was still here, and it was a massive brick wall, but people still got over it and came to visit. But most of them just waited for the outcome of their loved ones. So this site, when the state of New York exhumed the remains, they were DNA tested to find that they were of Celtic descent, and this was over 10 years ago. Today, of course, they can get a little bit more information. And where standing right now is where the underground vault is. It's a cement vault where the remains that were taken out of the site were put into caskets and buried right here. And through the process of building this courthouse, which took a couple of years, they continued to find burial sleeves of Irish immigrants, and they continued to exhume them and put them into the vault. In 1958, local Staten Island townspeople get tired of the rampant disease and amount of immigrants wandering the streets of Staten Island, and they form together and they burn down the Staten Island Quarantine Station. According to accounts, there were very few people left, so it does seem that the administrative people do know about it.